everyone, and welcome back to the catch up. Today, for a special election day special, we're on Zoom. Andrew is actually in self-quarantine right now, abiding by all COVID rules and regulations. So we just thought it'd be best to go about on Zoom today. And Andrew had a special request for me. He wanted me to tell one of my good old-fashioned election day stories and just to reassure him that everything is going to be okay, because it will. Andrew, are you all cozied up?
I'm ready.
Fantastic. 'Twas the day of the election, and all throughout the nation, the people were arguing like senators at Barrett's confirmation. The ballots were all mailed in with care, even though your local P.O. box was suddenly no longer there. McConnell was all nestled up in his bed, while theories of QAnon danced in his head. And Biden in his mask and Trump in his cap had just melted our brains during a CNN recap. When out on the lawn arose such a clatter, it was just Donald Trump Jr. shouting all lives matter. Off to Twitter, I clicked with a flash, curious to see who the Republicans would bash. Trump stood with his cronies whose morals he had stolen, vigilant not to be fooled by Sacha Baron Cohen. When what my wondering eyes should appear but 100 white men as old as Paul Revere, with all his advisors so racist and sick, I knew in that moment it must be the red pick. Now DeVos, now Carson, now Kushner, now Pompeo, on Azar, on Keeley, on Miller, on Meadows. As I went to the polls and was turning around down Lancaster Avenue, the students came abound. Voters wore their mask and students cut their class, just to be targeted by boomer harassment. With only black coffee to cleanse my palate, I stood there and wondered, how is Kanye still on the ballot? With pea cup in hand and entertainment for hours, by the end of the day, who wouldn't need a shower? The polls were crowded and votes were in question. White supremacists chastised workers for fraud with aggression. Alone in my dorm room, the night had just fallen, drowning more vodka than Joseph Stalin. I scorned the internet for some sign of hope. There was none. Everything sucks. You know what? Good night, Andrew. I can't do this.
Ryan, what about the happy ending?
Andrew, there isn't a happy ending. Grow up.
Ryan, am I supposed to stay here on Zoom? It's very lonely in here. Ryan.